Hey, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Diane. I want to say hello to all of my new subscribers. Thank you so much for joining us and joining the family. We appreciate you so much. And I want to say welcome back to all of my subscribers that have been along with us on this journey. So today we are going to be making homemade hamburger helper. We're going to make a cheeseburger hamburger helper. This is going to be great. It's quick and easy. Something you can do in one pot. I call it my one pot wonder. That's right, you heard it. A one pot wonder. So I want you to come along with me on this journey as we do this. We're going to be in and out of this kitchen. We're going to get it done in one pot. We're going to get it done quick. And it's going to be easy. Everybody's going to love it. I promise you. I also want to thank all of my subscribers that have gone through and just binge watched my videos. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, and I appreciate those comments. Come on, y'all, let's get right into this. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna talk about this. It's the star of the show. Okay, I know it's not the best product to have, but it's Monday. We've been working all day. We're going to get a meal together real quick. Something good and delicious. I know it's got a lot of sodium in it, but it's okay. It's just one meal. I'm going to do this for the rest of the week. We're going to eat healthy for the rest of the week. But it's Monday, okay? It's Monday. So let's get to it. So the first thing we're going to do is ground beef. This is just a simple, easy recipe. And we're going to put in about, that's a pound and a half of ground beef. We're going to let that cook and brown completely. Now I'm using the 93.7, at least that's what I told my husband to pick up. 93.7. And so we're going to let this brown, I'll move this other way, I don't want it to melt beforehand. We're going to let this brown. If you're using a fattier ground beef, go ahead and let it brown, drain it off. What my mom and grandma would do is, if you use the fattier ground beef, they would sometimes brown it up till it's really completely done, no pink showing. And then just run some water in the pan, drain that grease off, 2 or 3 times. And then continue on with the ground beef dish that they was making. So we're going to continue to let this brown. Okay, my ground beef is completely done. Brown, no pink showing at all. There's no oil in there. And that's just because we got the 93.7. But like I said, you can choose to get the fattier. Supposedly now they're saying that that's even better for you. Alright, so now I'll just turn my stove down a little bit. And then I'm going to turn it back up. These are simple ingredients. Okay, here we go. We're getting out the kitchen. So we're going to add in onion powder. 2 teaspoons. With onion powder. And then we're going to put in almost 3 cups of water. Turn the water, your stove back up. I'm going to put mine on high. So it's about 3 cups of water. And then ketchup. Okay. And we're going to put in 1/3 of a cup of ketchup. Now, if you wanted to, I'll put a little bit more in there. If you wanted to, you could add some chopped onions if you wanted, but we're not doing that. We're trying to get out of this kitchen, trying to get a meal done as quick as we can so we can get out of this kitchen, okay? Then we're going to give this a good stir, and we're going to let it come to a boil. After it comes to a boil, I'll be right back. Alright, so our pot has come to a boil. The next thing, easy peasy, macaroni. 2 cups. How easy was that? Y'all, this one pot wonder is almost done. We're going to give it a stir. We're going to turn it down, let it simmer. We're going to put the top on it. Dinner almost ready, y'all. You're going to let this cook until your macaroni is tender to your liking. Some people want it al dente. Some people want it a little smushy. I like mine with a little bit of a bite to it. Okay, while our noodles are getting done in our meat sauce, we're going to chop up or cube up some Velveeta, y'all. So it has the markings on here. Let me see if I can show it to you. I'm gonna have to flip it around that show you how many ounces, and it's in 4-ounce intervals. So we want about 12 ounces. So I'm gonna 4, 8, and 12. I'm sorry you didn't get to see that. I'm gonna move this off to the side, and I just got me some parchment paper laying right here, just so I didn't mess up my board, my cutting board. That's all. And we're just gonna kind of cube this up. Not that it even matters, because once you put this Velveeta over in there, the whole thing just gonna melt anyway. But I find that it does better if you kind of cube it up a little bit. So it will kind of clump together on you once you put it in the pot. So we're gonna do a cube. If you find that your guesstimate didn't come out right, and you've got, of course, extra Velveeta, feel free to go ahead and put you some more on there. You know we like cheese, so go ahead and put you some more cheese on there. So there it is, nice and cubed up for us. We're gonna wait on our noodles to get nice and tender in our pot. And then we're gonna do the last step and we'll be done. Okay, so our noodles are still cooking. They're almost done. It's looking really good. I just want to give you some ideas of some things you can do if you want to go the extra step. But like I said, we're just kind of trying to get this meal done so we can get out the kitchen, sit down, eat, and then enjoy a good movie before we go to bed for the day. You know, you can increase this or decrease it according to your family size, whether it be 1 or whether it be 12. Just increase it to fit your family size. But if you wanted to, you can put in the green peppers, chopped onions, whatever you decide you want to put in it. Instead of making homemade hamburger helper cheeseburger, you could make chili cheeseburger or whatever you decide, any other spices that you want to put in it. But this is a winner. Quick and easy one-pot wonder. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be fantastic. Your kids, if you have them, gonna love it. Your grandkids are gonna love it. They're gonna kiss you. And you know what? You can serve this with cornbread, with garlic bread, whatever you want. Now, I'm a bread lover, so you could give me a biscuit and I could eat it with it, and that'd be great. But I think we'll eat it with a piece of cornbread and be done with it. But we're gonna get up close on it. I'm going to show you as I put the cheese into it. Oh, it's going to be fantastic. Can't wait to show you. I gave it a little stir because, you know, macaroni kind of holds water on the inside of those noodles. So I want to kind of get that water out. There's not very much water left in here. Okay. And these noodles are almost exactly where I want them to be at. I'm going to give them maybe another minute. So the whole time it shouldn't take you but maybe anywhere between 8 to 12 minutes, if that. Okay, just depending on where you put your stove at and what you consider to be a simmer. So we're going to let it go for another minute, and then we're going to be done with that. And we're going to add the cheese. Okay, that looks good. So I got a little bit of water left in it, which is fine, because that'll just help with the cheese to melt. So we're going to start putting our cheese in there. Okay, let me see if I can get a little bit closer up so you can see it. Okay, I think that's a better view. So we're going to put our cheese in here. Now this cheese melts so deliciously well. And notice that we did not put any salt or pepper in our dish. And we're not going to do that. So I almost got it all in there. But we're going to start giving it a stir. Because of the high sodium content that's in our Velveeta, we don't need to add any salt to it. You can add pepper after you put it on your dish or whatever, but we don't need to add any to it. Okay, put the rest of our cheese in. What a wonderful homemade hamburger helper we just made. Now, like I say, when you look at it, and if you think it don't look cheesy enough for you, you just gauge it and go right ahead and put you some more cheese in there. That's totally up to you. Y'all, that's smelling good. We're going to turn it down a little bit. We're going to put the top on it. Alrighty. Look at that. Yum, yum. Pot of goodness. Chesseburger hamburger helper. All right. Cover it back up. I got mine on about a 3 right now. And we're just going to continue to let that cheese melt. For me, that's enough cheese. More than enough. Okay? You might want it cheesier. So when you put in your, if you want to replace the water with beef stock or beef broth, that's totally fine too. Add you some extra flavor or more of a beefy flavor. That's completely fine too. But hey, I didn't even have time to get mine out the freezer before I left this morning. So we're just going with the water. And trust me, it's going to be delicious. Okay, I'm going to cut the heat off. I'm going to show you what we got here. I'm going to tilt the pot up. And remember, this is my quick and easy. You make it to suit you and your family. Let's see if we can get this on here. And plate it up. Boy, oh boy. Doesn't that look delicious? I'm gonna sprinkle a little parsley on there just to give it a pop of color. Yummy, yummy. Now, if you wanted to grate some more just regular cheese on top of that, you could. But this is more than enough cheese. And we'll probably sprinkle some pepper on top of ours and eat it with extra pepper on top. Y'all, that is it for our easy Monday night one pot wonder. Thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, and I'll see you real soon.